welcome back to another exciting episode of the Folding Towels podcast. I am David.
And I'm Jackie.
And today we are bringing you another exciting topic called Navigating the Holiday Season, Managing Your Schedule Like a Pro, or as we like to call it, How to Deal with Tetris Diary.
We are heading into the end of the calendar year, into the holiday season, heading towards Christmas. And yes, it can be a fun time.
Yeah, fun in inverted commas. I have to say this is my least favorite time of the year. So I'm quite a rigid and a structured person. I like to know what my diary is doing at all times, and I like it to stay the same, which is not what December looks like. Consequently, I find this time of the year to be very stressful.
Oh, no, that it is. Oh, yeah. Honestly, I don't even want to talk about any of this because same. But that does sound really terrifying, David, when you put it like that.
Hey, before we get into things, I was at the Royal Show recently, and I went up to one of the trade stands and I tried out one of the new high-tech massage chairs.
Yeah.
Have you sat in one before?
Not for a long time. I think probably like 5 or 6 years ago. Yeah.
Well, the salesman has spotted me, and he's come over. Like, come and sit in the chair, and I'll explain it to you. And it's going to give you a shiatsu type massage, and it's going to do this, that, and the other. And there'll be some tapotement, and then put your arms and legs into here, and the bags will slowly inflate and give your muscles a gentle squeeze, and the infrared lights will come on, and that's going to help you with detoxing your body. And like, buzzword detox, what does it even mean?
Sorry, didn't mean to laugh out loud.
There are some good studies around infrared therapy, by the way, but you read them with caution. So I've sat in this chair because I really needed to sit down at that point in time. It was quite peaceful. Then as these balls rolled up and down my back, and they got a bit pokey as they went over my ribs, then they've rolled over the PSIS. That was a bit painful, and it started to massage my butt. I didn't like that very much. Up and back, that was not too bad. As those infrared lights went on, dead set, I thought I'd wet myself. I just got this warm glow in my pants.
What?
Anyway, consequently, I think that as massage therapists, the robots aren't going to take us over just yet.
Oh my goodness.
And one of the most important things that we can offer to our clients at this time of year, nice segue, by the way, is the calm presence and human touch.
I have to agree. I really have to agree. And I noticed last year in the lead up to Christmas, those last 2 to 3 months leading into December, everybody, it didn't matter who it was, everybody I came into contact with seemed to be going out of their minds with stress, so busy, crazy, feeling just under so much pressure, all the words that you can think of. It was just insane. And I had to fight really hard to not get caught up in that, because you'd meet people, you'd perhaps be out doing your Christmas shopping or whatever it might be. And they were just, oh my God, I'm just so busy. It's just crazy how much things I have to do. And I really took so much notice of it last year.
You just have to go into the shopping centre car park in the weeks leading up to Christmas just to see how weird people get right now. Are dead set angry, dead set crazy.
I think it started already, David. Honestly, we are just heading into, what month are we heading? We're about to start October, currently as we record this. And I think it started already.
Yeah. And a lot of stuff happens at this time. People who you haven't spoken to for the last 9 months suddenly decide that it's time to catch up with you. At events just start happening left, right, and centre. And there's concerts, and there's end-of-year things going on, and there's school things, and there's dance performances. And if you play sport, there'll be end-of-season catch-ups. And then there'll be family things. And this is the time that people will talk to you in your clinic about their family traumas.
Yeah. That's already started for me as well.
Yeah.
which honestly, a non-judgmental ear. Sometimes people need to just get it off their chest. That's totally fine.
Yeah. And the massage room, perfect. The person that they have chosen to spend an hour with, it's slow, it's quiet, there's no hustle and bustle going on.
Yeah.
If they just want a gentler type treatment, they can have a gentle type treatment. If they want to be punished because they said something bad to their mother-in-law, they can choose that option as well. It's their time. It is their time.
It is. I would honestly say to people, though, now might be the time to have a rethink of the music that you are listening to while you are working.
I'm going out on a limb here, and I'm going to say that you've got Michael Bublé Christmas album playing.
No, I do not. No.
But when?
Ooh, yes. Well, between clients, yes. Unless I know that they are really into that, I do not subject my clients to Christmas music. I do it at the end of the day or before they come in, and I'll turn it off because I really do. Like, honestly, choose something really low-key, very easy listening, very stress-free. All of the, what do you call it, the instrumental stuff is really good this time of year because we are inundated with so much sound around Christmas. It's summertime here in Australia. Everyone's out and about. There's so much talking. It honestly can be really very calming to come in and go, oh, we're not going to have a conversation unless you want to. And we're going to have this really chilled out soundtrack going for you.
And they just kind of float out of the room. It's really
Yes.
cool.
It is. And the best part is they come back because they loved it.
Yes.
Yes.
With all of these stressors going on, it does make for quite an unreliable month, even 6 weeks of practice. And your day can go from fully booked to empty to fully booked again in the blink of an eye.
Oh my God. I'm going to be crying by the end of this episode, aren't I, David? Because I hate it when that happens. Oh my gosh.
I'm knocking off on the 21st of December this year, and dead set, I get to that last day of treatment and my thought is just, thank God that's over for another year. Thank God that's over. We have survived.
Yes. Yes.
There is a lot of holding space in that time for people, as well as just the craziness of trying to manage a business. And my phone might ring 1 or 2 times a week normally. And over Christmas time, I'll come out of each treatment. There could be 3 to 4 missed phone calls.
Yeah. Yeah, it is pretty crazy sometimes. Not everybody is going to have this experience. And for a lot of people, your clients and us as therapists, Christmas can be super joyful, but it is also a very stressful time for many people. There's a lot of financial stress, and family dynamics are actually something that if you have a wonderful family and you speak to most people in your family, you cannot underestimate how poorly some family dynamics can affect a person with increased tension, discomfort in your clients' bodies. Honestly, it can create such a stressful environment for people, and it, you might not fully be aware of this with some of your clients until they start to tell you about it. So, yeah.
And just a reminder, we had an episode just recently about should I talk with my clients, and it depends. It depends. But this is not the time to be unpacking your own traumas on your clients. Yeah,
absolutely. As much as sometimes we can kind of overshare, and I have to admit I'm a little bit of an oversharer sometimes, a lot of the time, but we really have to be careful about doing that when people are telling us some of these traumatic experiences that they've had, and stuff does come out in the lead up to Christmas because of all of these things, the high stress, financial stress, work stress, family dynamics, all of that sort of stuff.
In the years before being a massage therapist and where I worked in an office type environment, and in one particular year that I'm thinking about, I'd changed jobs. So I was invited to the Christmas party of the old workplace. I was invited to the Christmas party of the new workplace. I was invited to the Christmas party of the social club. And then my wife's work had a Christmas party, and then there was another Christmas party for some unknown reason in there as well, all in the space of a week. And that was a lot of overpeopling for me. And our clients are experiencing those pressures as well. And while we might be sitting there now as solopreneurs going, oh, wouldn't it be nice to be invited by a Christmas party? It can feel a bit lonely. I remember that year with a lot of not fondness at all. And yes, it's just a super busy time. And what that means for our clients is that often they will forget that they've got appointments. And they'll often find that they've spent a lot of money that they didn't plan to spend, and maybe they can't afford their treatments for this particular month.
That is so true. People get caught up, and I've done this myself. You get caught up in spending money. You think, oh, I've got to get a gift for this person, a gift for that person, a gift for my child. And then you think, you know what, bugger, I'm going to get a gift for myself and buy that gift voucher for them to use for themselves. And then the next day they come down from that spending high, that retail therapy high, and go, oh, crap, I actually can't afford that massage that I just booked. And because a lot of people see massage as a luxury, which it absolutely is not, they go, oh, well, that's the one that I'm going to return or cancel. Or,
At that point in time, it's just not a priority for them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
There's something we really need to be aware of, and particularly knowing that we will often get last minute bookings at this time of year. Start a cancellation list, because people will book, and you can choose to make their life miserable if you want to. And in a previous episode, we talked about the late cancellation and non-attendance policy, and you need to be prepared to stick to your guns in enforcing your policy, because you shouldn't have to suffer at this time of year because of other people's busyness. If you can fill an appointment, you absolutely should try and get someone on your table. It is really good customer service to do that, and if that means that you're not charging a cancellation fee because you have filled a spot, then that's a really good thing. Two people have just won.
Apart from having the list, oh my God, I forgot what it's called. The wait list.
The waiting list.
My brain just went, nope, you do not remember that one, Jackie.
We're suffering trauma right now.
We are. Apart from having a wait list, which is a fantastic idea all the time, but especially at Christmas, it can be really a wonderful thing if your client has gone, oh, hey, look, I can't come in due to XYZ reason. Maybe you can message them back with, do you know someone that wants to fill that appointment so I don't have to charge you the cancellation fee? Obviously, you'd probably slightly word that differently. But
send in the substitute.
Yes. Is their partner available? Do they have a best friend that can fill in that time spot?
Send their boss.
Oh, yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a time that we do need to be showing some compassion and some understanding. And hopefully our clients are being mindful of our policies and are giving us adequate notice. Certainly someone who's calling in just before their appointment starts, that's really, that's a no-go, isn't it?
Yeah. I think part of this as well is if you have already spent the previous few years educating your clients, hey, this is what's going to happen with Christmas, or even in the year before. For myself, I always take off 2 weeks from Christmas over New Year into January. And I tell my clients this, I'm like, I'm taking 2 weeks off. I've got a couple clients that book every second or third week. So I say to them, you need to make it a priority to book in those appointments so that you are not missing out if somebody takes that space that you want. So they will book in for December, in October and November, and they'll book in for January, also in October, November. And then that way they know they've got their appointments and they're not going to miss out.
All right. So knowing that this time of year can be a bit flaky, this is where your booking system, your automatic booking system, can really shine in many, many ways. And hopefully you are using a scheduling system that sends out appointment reminders, because people do forget things. And at least you will get adequate notice if you are sending out that reminder if someone needs to reschedule. So make sure your booking system is sending out, maybe you need to adjust your reminders to go out 2 days in advance instead of 24 hours. You do what you need to do that. Set up your cancellation list so that you can fill spots in a hurry as well. And a really good customer service tip, if you're doing that, if someone is asking, can you let me know if you have an appointment come up, ask them if there's a preferred day of the week. Because if you know they're not available on a Thursday and a Thursday spot comes up, you don't want to waste your time calling that person.
Absolutely. You also want to make sure that you, as the therapist, are managing your breaks as well. And I'm not talking about just in between clients, but on your days off, or if you're having a half day off as well. Because as we have just mentioned, this is a stressful time of year for us as well.
Yeah, it is quite a compressed time of the year.
It is.
Yeah. I tend to put on extra spots during this time, knowing that I'm about to take 2 to 3 weeks off. But I still make sure that if I'm working an extra evening, that there's plenty of break time before I come back for those extra appointments.
I think for many of us, and I say this knowing that we are not a homogenous group of people, that most of us probably only work 3 to 3.5 weeks of December and then have that 2-week break over Christmas, New Year. And then I would also guess maybe January is probably one of the slower months of the year, if not the slowest.
Yeah, I think if you're working in a holiday location, that probably isn't true. For most of us who are, I shouldn't say most of us, but if you're working in a CBD type location or out in the burbs, then absolutely.
Yeah.
I've tried to work between Christmas and New Year before thinking, if I was on holiday, I would want a massage too. And it's just not true. It was one of the slowest weeks I've ever operated. I might as well just be on leave.
Yeah.
And public holidays as well. If you choose to work on a public holiday, or if you choose to work on a Sunday, or if you're working in that in-between week between Christmas and New Year, the likelihood of someone forgetting their appointment during that time is super duper high. The number of no-shows in that time was just stupid, and I want to enjoy the time off with my family too.
I do agree. And I think if you are going to be working, for instance, Sundays, public holidays, or in those otherwise times of year like Christmas, New Year, you have to really educate your clients that this is when I'm available. My time off is at a different time of the year. Maybe you're taking part of November off instead of Christmas, but it's up to us, if we're doing that, to really make sure that our clients know, I'm actually working public holidays. This is when you can book. I want to see you on a public holiday. I know you have public holidays off. Perhaps you see people that work in offices all the time, and you know that they can potentially come in on those days. You know, it's not a one-size-fits-all, absolutely. But I think it's educating the clients.
In those circumstances, I would absolutely be taking a part payment or the whole payment up front as well to secure that spot.
Yeah.
Knowing that you turn up to work and you've set up for the day and you're expected to be paid, and then someone doesn't turn up, at least you've got some certainty of the outcome there.
Absolutely. And yes, let's talk about gift vouchers too, David, because we both love gift vouchers.
We've already had an episode. If you've listened in previous weeks, you've heard our episode on gift vouchers. Proceed with caution. They can be a real blessing to your business. They can be a pain in the bum as well. This is the time of year where people want to buy gift vouchers.
Honestly, if you haven't listened to our episode on gift vouchers and it is still in that lead up time to Christmas, after you finish this episode, go and listen to that episode again, because it is filled with gift voucher goodness, and we promise we didn't make it horrible.
Maybe a little bit.
Just a tiny bit.
But I find this time of year to be very frustrating for gift vouchers, because people will ring up. Sometimes they're people I know, other times they are strangers and they want to come in to buy a gift voucher. Up until recently, I had a booking system which managed gift vouchers for me, and I could just direct them to buy it online. Most of the time that was sufficient. Some people wanted a card from me. And that was really annoying, because then, or maybe it's at the end of their session, they wanted to stand around and they buy the gift voucher, you're filling out the paperwork and things. It takes time. It takes time to manage. So you need to be really smart with that time, that if you are selling gift vouchers, you either have enough time in between treatments, or you educate your clients and say, if you would like to pick up a gift voucher, I will be available on this day at this time.
Yes. I too was affected by the no more gift vouchers being sold online thing that did happen, which was very frustrating.
Very frustrating.
Even though we were just talking about this earlier, but I probably only sell about, I don't even know, but probably between 10 to 15 gift vouchers per year. Like, it's honestly not a lot. I pretty much know every single person personally that buys gift vouchers from me. So it's not like an insane amount of gift cards, but it was just, yeah, I can't even talk about gift cards. It's so hard, isn't it? Oh my God.
We're not going to name the system that we both use. But just get this email one day. By the way, we're not supporting gift vouchers anymore. It took us too much time and effort for people who didn't use it that much. And I went to log into the system and that tab was already gone. The data was already gone.
Already disappeared.
That's not very nice.
It was a shock because I was like 2 days late opening my email and I'm like, what is happening?
One of those times when electronic and automatic things can go wrong.
Can lay you down, yeah. Well, I would like to say if you have gift vouchers available, if you sell gift vouchers, even if you don't have an online portal for that, if you print them out yourself, make sure you are stocked up before Christmas. Make sure you know what you have to do if people call, because sometimes they want to come in and get it right away, but you need to have a policy for that. So yes, if you only have 10, 15 minutes between appointments, then you need to put aside some opening times for people to come in and shop or pick up their vouchers. And yeah, if you're like me and you don't sell a lot of gift cards and somebody wants a actual card in an envelope that they can hand over, and so you have to go to the library to post stuff because you don't own a printer because they are horrific. Oh my God. Like
this is where Vistaprint and online printing places can be really good, because you can print high quality gift cards. You can make them seasonal if you want to as well, and print out, say, 100. 100 might last you a couple of seasons if you're a small clinic. 100 might last you just one season if you're a bigger clinic, and that's fine. And then it really is just a matter of enter person's name, or most of the time I would just enter the value of the gift card, the date that it was purchased, and the expiry date, and I would give it to the person and say, and you can fill in the rest.
That is perfect. I love that so much, David.
Yeah.
You can tell I sell so many gift cards.
That was for the 5 or so that I'd sell in person, and the rest were done online. This is also a great time that if you do sell products in your clinic, that you may get some product sales, things that are nice and things that are smelly. I'm not talking about people who come in to buy a spiky ball for their loved ones. Although, hot tip, if you're a massage therapist with a Christmas tree, spiky balls make awesome decorations.
Oh, perfect. We are going to talk about product sales in another episode. But yeah, Christmas is an amazing time to sell a few bits and pieces, because so many people will see something as they're going about their shopping and then just think, oh, yes, absolutely. That's only $20. I want one of those.
As we're having a nicely presented package can be really beneficial. So it's already pre-packaged. You don't have to worry about someone going, oh, can I have one of those and maybe 2 of those? Oh, no, just make it one. The window shopper / tire kicker that you just hurry up and give me your money. Have a pre-packaged thing that is priced competitively. Doesn't have to be cheap. It just looks good. That when they give it to a person, it looks like they've put some effort into it. It's priced right, so they feel like they've got value, and you have definitely got value out of it. Don't rip yourself off. And have enough stock on hand, but not too much. The profit of that product sale can help to tie you over a quiet period. And let's just put a conservative number. Let's just say you made $100 worth of product sales in a day over December. And of that $100, half of it was profit. That's $250 a week that you've made extra. And over the course of a month, there's extra $1,000 in your bank account.
Yeah. And you haven't had to hurt your body to do it.
No, this is correct.
I know a lot of massage therapists love selling a few products. And I think, David, you don't sell anything.
No, I don't sell anything.
I do. I have to say I do. Not very much, just a couple of things.
Yeah. I've deliberately chosen not to. And you should never feel so pressured in your own business to do something you don't want to do. If you don't want to sell products, you don't have to sell products. If you do, and you're good at selling those things and you have faith in your product, then you're on a winner.
Absolutely. It's not compulsory. As we always say, it depends, and one size does not fit all. So
No.
up to you.
I do know a massage therapist who has a little shop in her clinic with lots of little things to buy. Some things are individual, some things are pre-packaged. And she puts aside a day a week over December to drive those things to people rather than them having to come into her. And on that day, she might be delivering 20 parcels.
Yeah.
And that delivery session, which might take her 2 or 3 hours, is quite lucrative for her.
That is great.
Easily covers her time and fuel. And she doesn't have to earn that money through strenuous massage.
Wow, I love that. I actually love that. Yeah.
Wow. It's like Amazon. but
small
local.
scale.
But local and better.
Awesome. All right. So do you have a top tip before we finish up, David, for Tetris Diary?
Oh, you've got to go with the flow. You just got to roll with it. It's just 1 month. 1 month of craziness. You just got to go with the flow.
Yeah.
Don't get angry.
Don't get angry.
What about you, Jackie? What's your takeaway today?
Probably, I would say be as organized as you can be as early as possible. So set up the systems, know what you're going to do, know what you're going to say, and just try to be as understanding. Because personally, I found that if somebody cancels, usually because of illness these days, sometimes I'm like, it's going to be for a reason. That's what I say to myself. It's going to be for a reason. Either somebody else wants an appointment and they are going to, that's the appointment they're going to want to have, or maybe I was actually meant to not work for that hour for some other reason.
It's a bit of a difference between being in a clinical environment and working for yourself. And if you are a solopreneur like Jackie and I are at the moment, and I have run a clinic in the past, but if you're at that point where you're working for yourself and you are at that point of feeling really resentful towards this time of year and you get a cancellation, take that time out.
Yeah.
Do something fun that brings you joy.
I was going to say catch up on your emails, but yes, do that as well.
Emails are for later.
For later, I know. And yes, absolutely, David is correct when I say that. I am a solo practitioner. I don't have to worry about working in a clinic or with other people or anything like that. So that might not fit for you, but being as organized as you can in preparation for Tetris Diary is my top tip, really.
Yeah. And if you are a clinic owner and you have multiple staff, it's a stressful time for the clinic owner as well. When you watch your staff's diary empty and you've got to fill it up because that's where the bills get paid from. It's where the wages get paid from. It's where the rent gets paid from. Yeah. Oh my God. It is a stressful time. And your staff need to have some compassion towards you, and you absolutely need to be showing compassion towards your staff.
Yeah. Keeping the lines of communication open is really important in this instance, I feel. Like just knowing that your boss is doing everything that they can to fill those appointments for you takes away a lot of that stress. So keep communicating everywhere. Yeah.
Take some time out to celebrate.
Yes. In January, in the slow month.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's not a slow month for you, but it is for me. And I love it.
All right, we're going to wrap this one up. Jackie,
We are. Thank you so much for listening, everybody. We really appreciate you being here and coming along with this journey, on this journey with us. We love it. You can find us on all of the social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram. We are also on Twitter. And if you are listening to this on Spotify or Apple, we would absolutely love for you to give us a follow and perhaps even a review.
We would love that so much.
Thank you, David. Thank you for being here.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas. We'll see you soon.
Bye.